Hi folks, and welcome to Random Dominions. So let's look at the board. Looks like trashing is a problem, right? Yeah, we can have some ducats. Well, we can have some cycling. We can have a pretty good cycling. Yeah, and we can have a little bit of trashing. So I think I'm going to open silver necromat. Well, scavenger looks so good. But the thing is, later in the game, you won't really be trashing, and yeah, this little bits of trashing might be really helpful if you are going to for the minion stack. The other thing you can probably do here, you can do something really silly with the beggars and hordes and scavengers. And beggar kind of gives a nice protection in a sense versus minion stack. So he does the smarter thing maybe. Let's get the mason and try not to trash the silver, and we were able to succeed with this plan. So that's just going to be a minion for me. At some point I'm gonna get a ducat, but not here. Let's see what my opponent's going to do. I mean, I could see just getting the horde. It's border guard ports. Alright. I think I just want the second necro, because the spy is also pretty reasonable. So now I know there is nothing of value on top of my deck, so I'm just definitely going to trash here. He's moving along, drawing a scavenger, cycling. That's pretty good for him. Board guards are pretty good for the deck I'm trying to build here. Takes two of those. Alright, let's mason. Let's just get a border. Actually, I could have gotten a ducat, but I want to hit 5, so nope. Alright, that's a nice draw. Gets a minion now. Give me the silver, I guess. And yeah, I'll probably just try and trash again. Hopefully, well, I know I have minion and necro in there, but I'm gonna risk it. Yep, nice. Still just getting the minions. Alright, so I managed to trash 4 cards. That's pretty, well, it's actually 3, right? He trashed 1 with the ducat. So that's pretty good. His advantage is he has all the border guards, which might kind of carry him along, and he has both the artifacts, which is pretty good. It's a minion now. So this necro is just going to be a spy. Discard this crap and all of those. Alright. Let's... Oh, whoops. Lol. Well, that was bound to happen at some point. So... I think I'm just... Well, it's kinda lousy to get the ducat without trashing the copper, so I probably won't. Might get ports here that they don't really help me now. I'll get the Beauregard. Those are just very good for the deck. So Lantern is pretty helpful for him. I'm not sure that was a very good shuffle. Oh, well, never mind. With a Scavenger, it's fine. Oh, wow, really? He does that? Because that's... well, maybe it's fine. Maybe he's alright. He needs to discard again, because next hand is gonna suck for him. But... should I, knowing that, should I just buy... let's try this evil plan. Because I need this Ducat, and I know this hand. Well, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, these Beauregards are very strong here. That's something I kind of miss. I think I kind of misplayed here, and his Ducat was a pretty good opening, just because of the Beauregards. And it's probably just better than this trashing that I'm doing. I mean, trashing is still pretty good, right? But maybe just not that good. Maybe just a bit too slow. So he was not able to draw the Ducat here, which is nice. Let's discard. So should I stop here? It's gonna be 7. I probably should. That's getting discarded, I would assume. Yep. And he grabs the last minion and the Beauregard. Let's see what we can draw. I don't care about top decking the Beauregards, right? I'll just get the Lantern, because they're going to get discarded anyway. So let's get the Lantern. I'll discard, because I want to try and maybe play some Necromancers. Let's try it and dig for another one, because this just has a very high probability of hitting something well, never mind. Lol. Okay, this can be another Beauregard, another Ducat. I mean, I'm not sold on the usefulness of those. Oh wow, that's bad. But let's hope he won't take the Lantern from me. Oh, never mind, he already done that. Lol. Alright, let's see what you can do here. Might be a Province. I mean, eventually you kind of want Provinces. Like, what else do you want here? But he can get like another Scavenger, given he has the ports. I would get another Scavenger if I were him. Gets a Necro. Well, I'm not sure it's that useful at this point. Alright, here's my minion. Get the lantern. Discard. Yeah. I might as well get the horn too. Right, I can do that, right? Forgot about it. Yeah, that was, in this case, yeah, that was a mistake on my turn, whatever, not to do it. So, do I just get the bronze? Or can I get the... I think I just get the bronze. I don't want to top deck the border guard, because it's going to get discarded. So yeah, Horn is kind of actively doing absolutely nothing here for you, because you don't want to top deck. So I think in the end, his deck is maybe slightly better. I'm not even sure if it's true at this point, because he has what? I think I either have 3 or 4 border guards to his either 6 or 7, and that's the biggest difference. One of us has 4 minions, one of us has 5. I'm not sure if who is who. Just needs to be a minion. I think I just played as a minion, right? Oh yeah, let's just get the clean shuffle and get a coffer, whatever. Discard a war guard. I'm 1 state down, so this might matter. Wow, that's some great news right here. I'll probably... oh, that's a pretty sad border guard, but I'll just get the Necro and play it as a minion. And that's a very nice discard though. This can be just the bronze, guaranteed. I can probably do better without spending the coffer. Let's get the spy here. Discard that. Alright. Let's just hope I discarded all his minions. So I'm pretty far ahead now because of this turn where he completely whiffed. I guess that's the benefit of trashing, because if you trash some of those, at least you have a lower possibility of being in this situation. But also it's just it's just the deck with the 0 to null trashing, so it will be always like that. You can draw pretty badly. Why did he take the horn, I wonder, and not the other thing? So he can't get the bronze here. That's pretty damn good. Gets another Necro. Makes sense, I guess. Alright. I'll get the Necro first. Okay, so that's my turn to have a bad turn. Lol. Do I get the duchy? It sounds bad, right? Merchant doesn't really do anything. Do I want like anything? I can undo the treasure place and maybe just get another 2 card. I don't really think any of those things are good for me. Don't want to just top deck this. But he keeps getting the horn. I think, okay, usually it's correct on like most of the boards, but here you don't really want to top deck your border guards, so it doesn't really make sense to me. So that's a pretty good turn for him. The discard took my lantern, huh? So he's the guy with 5 minions. Alright, and he's done a lot of cycling, but in the end he only has like 4 coins. Well, that should be enough for a bronze. But if I can buy one on my turn, I'm in an amazing shape. Going into the end game, 2 bronzes left, I'm ahead in points. Sounds great. So, let's probably get the minion here, so that I could still play another Necro as a minion if I happen to find one. Like here. Alright, that should be good. And just the silver, right? I'm not too worried about triggering this shuffle because I still have some minions in there. Well, actually, I don't even need to trigger it. Yeah, whatever. Probably could have been slightly better there. Slightly, I could have gotten more coffers. He's going to discard, and that's pretty bad. Yeah, because if I miss here, I think I think I would need to buy an estate here, because if otherwise, if he gets the points now and he gets the points next turn, he just wins, and otherwise it's going to be a tie, which is still bad. So yeah, looks like he's drawing now. Let's see if he gets some extra coffers with that. He should top deck something he doesn't want. Or maybe he can top deck... Oh, yeah. That actually is pretty damn good. I missed that. But we have a minion here, so... Alright. So still good chance of doing something. Discard that. Alright. I'm just going for it. I mean, there is a chance he does this trick again, but that would be pretty. What am I saying? Oh my god, that's so funny. I was kept saying something about the next turn, but it was the last turn because I just bought the last price. All right, let's move to the next one. That's the same guy. All right. Again, such an unpleasant board. Oh my god, why do we need to play this board? It's so terrible. I'm going to open Soothsayer Tracker. Gets Trader. Which is not too terrible here, but that just tells you something about this board in general. Okay, at least he won't have the Trader in the next hand. This should be Wishnwell probably. Obviously, I'm not even sure Wishnwells make the whole lot of sense because maybe they just don't. He gets a second Trader. I get the Sinister Plot here. That's like the only draw here besides Wishnwells, which are questionable. Because you with this, I mean, obviously they are pretty good at the start because you just draw the coppers, but later you don't really. Oh hey, that's nice. So I discarded OG and the copper. I have Necro, Tracker, and those two. I might just. I don't really want to cause the next shuffle. I think I want those boards, but I don't want to top deck them. So OG is down there, Necro is down there, Tracker also is. This must be just a couple of coppers. Pouch is also there, right? Yeah, looks like it to me. So Aqueduct must be pretty much a thing here. All right. Should I get the Bandit Camp? I can get the Harem. I think I like it. Yeah, I trash the Hovel, I get the points. Whatever. It's been a while since I last bought a Harem. Because it's a pretty... Not only it's not a very good art, the thing what this card does is not very strong. Usually if you want money, you just get the gold. It's a pretty niche situation. I mean, there are some situations where you kind of want harems more with like, but Petrol is probably a good example. It kind of can draw the harems and it can draw golds, and like Crossroads maybe, but other than that you don't really. Should I draw here? I think I should, because this hand does nothing most likely, and here I might be able to buy something nice or nicer. Would be great if I draw the pouch. So 3 coppers. Let's just fish for a copper. Oh my god, it happens. It happens with me again. All right, let's just get another harem actually. That's funny. So my deck is definitely never going to, I don't think I'll bother with trader now. My deck is never going to like draw or like be an engine in any way. So this necro is just garbage. So I'm not going to play it in case I get this trash and boon. Or maybe in case I get the wind's gift. Wisp is nice. Let's just get like all the harems, because why not? Do I want to top deck it? I guess it's good. Like top deck and silver is fine in this deck. Here's a tracker again. It should be pretty much one for me now, because he's not really cursing me. I think actually we both maybe should have gotten C hack. Honestly, this board is quite boring. I envy those of you who gonna watch this video and who gonna have those game times, so you can just I'll mark it down as a boring one, and you can just not watch it. But I need to play it. All right, let's try to draw something that is not the port. I'll discard a card to... Do I want something? Guess I still can use the hack. Do I really want it? With his traders. 3 traders, huh? Why did I discard? I don't want to discard. Don't discard. I'll just get the... Actually, I'll get the pillage. If I can top deck it. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a terrible, terrible rain outside. Some more silvers, gets a harem. Let's maybe draw here. What do I play first? Is it a Soothsayer or Pillage? I think Soothsayer. Yeah. This card is wishing well. It's a pity I don't have a pouch in this hand, but oh well. Just getting the bronze. Right into the shuffle, which is not very good, but whatever. So this might be a harem. I think that's, like one of the situations where harem is fine. The money-ish deck like 4 provinces in the supply, so it's not like 2 provinces where you just want all the points, and this point which comes with the dashi might matter, and you still might see this card. So at this point, I mean, that's the situation where harem is kind of alright, in my understanding, anyway. He gets to the bronze here. I think I want to draw. Well, I still wish for the copper, but find gold. That's first world problems. Plus card is nice, so we need to return the spoils, but it's fine. He draws a lot. I drew last turn, yeah, okay. He's not really able to trash. He was not able to trash any of what you call them, curses, which is pretty sad for him. But I think you just open 5-2 here. That definitely helped. But also I kind of feel like it just you don't necessarily want to mess with the traders. You just want to slam it with treasures. So let's please draw some board, which is nice. And that's the same dude. Okay. This board ain't nice, because it has no draw. Alright, what can reveal the patrons? Vessels, farming villages. Crossroads, actually. I think I'm getting the Baron, do I? It looks to me like you just want all the patrons, maybe. Okay, that's nice. I'll just stash away the estate and get vessel. Trash one of the estates. And I think I want the second church. And let's get patron. Looks good to me. So it takes the crossroads. I'm actually not too sold on crossroads, because the states you kind of want to trash. Your Baron is going to be sad at some point, definitely. But oh well, it's still a pretty good opening, I would say. So let's do it like that. Let's see what we can hit. Nothing. It's okay. Let's get another vessel. Let's get the market square. It's mostly about trying to hit the action count quite high, so the vessels can actually draw something. And we should get some. So this estate I'm not going to trash, because I know there is a Baron, and most likely he comes without the estate. So I'm just going to church this estate away. And here I just want probably a patron. Probably another pattern should be good. So I'll do it like that. Gets gold. I kind of want, well, gold is good, right? I mean, bronzes are good, gold is good, but maybe I just want more. I would like to try and do a bit more, to do more like of a tower thingy. Let's see how it goes. And also golds, I mean, you might get some with market squares. I'm not sure I'm going to get a lot of those this way, because usually just, you just maybe want to play with the market squares, especially if there is no draw at all. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do here. I should be knowing what's my last card, but I don't. So let's do it like that. It was a copper. Let's get another market square. So the good thing about market squares, if you get some of them, it's kind of easy to get more of them. Let's get actually gold. Okay, I don't want more. I'd rather draw and buy something here. Well, do I even want the crossroads? That was hidden 5 only was pretty bad. Let's get another patron. So my idea is to try and get a lot of patrons and a lot of market squares and win the tower big time. He just got the patron activation from the crossroads, which is good for him, but in real life it's not gonna be happening all that much, right? So let's see what we can do here. Not much. Let's charge this Baron. Discard a copper, it's fine. Let's get more patrons. Alright, that's pretty nice that we drew a state here. I'm kind of getting rid of coppers a bit faster than he does, because he only has 1 church. So I would say I kind of doing good here. Well, he has 3 golds to my 1, and now he has 4. But I don't think it's like super important. I just want to get all the patrons. And he's not getting the golden tower, that's for sure. Yeah, that is nice. Okay, 9 is, well, 9 means I get 3 market squares actually, which is good. I might get like Vessel and 2 market squares, that's probably better. Let's trash the copper. I think estates are actually better than coppers. Wow, that was pretty lucky though. And let's probably play yet another one. Even, okay, so that should be just 2 of those barons. And nice, we are at the same victory point situation, but he has the bronze and I don't, so that's pretty good. And I don't think he has the whole lot of market squares. He maybe like has 1. Yeah, sure, let's play the church. I'm not setting anything aside though. So prawns, I mean market square, market square, market square, crossroads. Given the number of patterns that I have, this crossroads might be not too bad. So I'm out of villagers, which is not cool. Don't really want to trigger here. I just want to get all my stuff. Let's see if I can hit something here. Yeah, sure, sure. Nice. So that's gonna be 2 market squares, which is a lot of points, and 2 vessels. Yeah, I think that's how I want to play it. That sounds pretty good to me. Because he has like 1 vessel maybe. What is that going to be? A duchy? Okay, so he probably wants to set aside to set up the next turn instead. Gains a vessel, okay. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to skip the turn here and wait for the next one. Because I get a feeling it might be worth it. I don't want to trash. So I think I wonder if vessels. I wonder if he only has 1 vessel, the one that he bought last turn. Let's just draw through everything and get a lot of money. I should just be winning here handily. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, that's good enough. So actually, I mean, in the end, kinda this last turn, I don't think it was like extremely lucky. It turns up you can pretty much set up something here with the church. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I think he kind of underplayed it in terms of getting more goals and not enough plus buys and patrons, but yeah, it was good. So, all right, there is something else going on here, and there is another opponent. We have estates, right? Okay, so I have a 5-2, which is good, I guess, because I'm just going to get I just stonemason for do I get a cobbler? And cobbler is good. Let's try and go with the cobbler. It's a card that somehow I don't really play the whole lot usually. It's slightly awkward, but it must be pretty damn good here with the silk merchants and shepherds. So if you have the hand full of green and you play your cobbler, gain a shepherd, that should make you pretty happy. So at some point you want to get the monster here, I would guess. Okay, that's pretty nice to draw it here, and it's going. I guess it's going to be a shepherd. Wow, that's just very good. Yeah, it's almost like the ideal draw. So, and if I draw my silk merchant this turn, I'm going to probably overpay with stonemason and get the monastery. Gets the gladiator. I don't necessarily like that because you want to play some other terminals for now at least. Okay, didn't draw my traveler, which is not very nice, but it's okay. Think well, another one silk merchant would be fine. I mean, overpaying for silk merchants should be really good. But also, I think I want this monastery because the monastery is going to be pretty good here as well with all the overpaying, and yeah, I mean, we're gonna have a lot of games. Well, it's pretty bad on this hand. I'll still trash like stonemason and copper. Thing is, stonemason is like not the worst card on the board. It's still pretty bad. For now, at least. So we also have this triumphal arch, which makes you think a bit about getting some border guards. Well, that's what he does. And God, it's so annoying. Okay, so that's 3 silvers. All right, he got a cobbler. Well, that kind of sucks. Actually, that sucks. Well, wait a second. Undo. I don't want to play the stonemason. All right. Apparently, he's not too keen on the. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just. I can just get another silk. I should probably just overpay for more guards. And I can trash copper and stonemason. Sounds good. Okay, and that's a pretty good shepherd. So we're definitely moving along here. I'm not saying like he's in a bad shape here. Well, now he maybe is not in the best shape because you definitely don't want 6 silvers. I mean, my 3 silvers were pretty questionable, let's just say. But 6 is a bit too much because you can actually, I mean, you can pretty much draw. You can build a nice deck in here, but not with this amount of treasures. Because if you're like bottom deck your treasure, your traveler, you are kind of done. So you should overpay a lot here. Yeah, for the silk merchants. They're like extremely good here. I want more of those. And also, I'm not sure I want another. Obviously, it's pretty scary that they kill your warrior, but that's a pretty low probability. And also, the treasure hunters are just terrible because of all the gains. All right. So we can draw 4 cards here. All right. I mean, that's fine. Do I want another color? Yeah. And this one is almost. I don't know. I'll keep the pages. I'm just, yeah. Those are just going to be pretty bad. So page default keep, yeah, okay. And also page might be pretty good for the what you call it, for the triumphal arch with the border guards. I mean, it might be an option anyway. So he didn't really draw any of his good stuff, but he drew a lot of treasures. So he can he can actually get like 3 silk merchants here, and this might be just the exact number of silk merchants, which is like super good for your deck. And since I only have like what, 1 now, I might be in trouble. Because that's like the main draw on this board, I would say. And apparently he goes for that. Yep. Oh, never mind. He gets silks and border guards. Well, I mean, that's reasonable. But the piles are like super low now. So we need to be careful about that. And oh my god, it's just 4 coppers. That's such a great turn for him. Let's just get the silk here, and probably still play the shepherd first. Alright, here's my warrior. Trash. Oh wow, I trashed his warrior. Okay, that's such a bullshit. But oh well, I'll take it. And that's gonna be stonemason for the silks. Although it's pretty. I don't even think I want to trash this state here. Should I just keep the warrior? This game is not ending. Yeah, okay. That's a pretty weird game. I'm not exchanging up to the warrior here because this game is ending faster than that, and I'd rather have the warrior. I think warrior is better for this deck than the hero is, and we are never getting up to champion. So he probably gets 2 more border guards here. And that is scary. That's what I'm talking about. It's not a champion game. Actually, he can just end it here, right? Yeah. Wow. That's a pretty cool game. So, I mean, I'm not sure if he sees it, but if he does, it should be here, right? Is it here? He has 12 coins, so 4 coins is all. Yeah. He pretty much has it. So he overpays for stonemason twice. First time for the border guards, second time for just all the stonemasons, and that ends the piles. Yeah. Well done. Well done. So in the end, he just drew all the silvers, but it was good. because he was able to, buy all the stuff. That was pretty unusual game, I would say. All right, let's go for the next one. It's Zyrex apparently. Hey. Cool. All right. So I have a 5-2, which sucks here. Well, I mean, I can get this cobbler again. This board, it doesn't have... It's a pretty underwhelming board, right? We can get a lot of coppers on this board. That's the only thing I can... And we can trash them. Sounds legit. So there is no draw. Cobbler, I mean, what I am going to get with the cobbler? Thing is, this board is kind of bad, but it's not that bad that, going for something like beggar, cash, beggar, for just, some trash will work, because if you do that, then they can build, they can get like 10 grand markets and beat you easily. So you kind of need to thin down. I would just open trade route and spice merchant. Okay, let's get the Haven. And I'm not so sure about this. I can take cash. Let's just get a spice merchant. Because I don't think cobbler does the whole lot here. I mean, what I'm going to get, like silvers, that's pretty terrible. This draw was pretty damn bad. Yeah. Just going to be a silver. Because I kind of want the trade route, but I can't really afford myself to get the trade route now, because if I do, I have zero economy. Like, what am I going to do? So I feel pretty bad about this one, but let's see how it goes. It's a grave robber. Grave robber can do some stuff with your spice merchant, for example, and with another grave robbers. It's a sewer. So I think I might want another spice merchant here, actually, and when I get to 5. So yeah, he trashes the trade route. I'm gonna trash my spice merchant when the time comes. And I don't think I care about this necro. Let's just get rid of it. Gains gold. Okay, let's see if I can draw the trade route. That would be nice now. Let's keep the merchant. And I still kind of need a silver. That kind of sucks. I might just get a village. That will allow me to... Yeah, okay, let's get the village. That will allow me to play both spice merchant, maybe, and get the... Actually, I can get the grand market here. Do I want to? is the grave robber better for me? Probably is. In this case, do I want another Haven? I was also able to top deck it, but I don't necessarily think that's what I want to do. Alright. Oh, let's Haven the Haven probably. Card section. Just grave rope this Spice Merchant. And here we can take that Pilgrimage, I think. Yeah, sounds fine. It ain't too bad. When did he get another Spice Merchant? I didn't see this moment. So the last card is a village, right? Which is slightly unfortunate, but actually it's fine. It doesn't really matter. I might as well haven away this silver. It's either that or getting another haven. I'm not sure I want another haven. Have more than enough. So Pilgrimage, definitely Grand Market, Grave Robber, and probably just a village. That sounds good to me. So some of those havens might become Grave Robbers now, for whatever it's worth. Gets another Pilgrimage. I think if I have a chance of not letting him get any of the ground markets, I'm in a pretty good shape. And actually I can do that, right? I can, yeah, I think it's a pretty good idea. Oh, wait a second, I didn't want to play the Haven at all. Yeah, I should do this with the this undo command. So yeah, my point is I don't want him to get the free grand market with his Pilgrimage. So what can I do now? I can do either Pilgrimage or I can get the village. I think Pilgrimage is better. He might get my village from the trash though this turn. But this Pilgrimage might just give me, in the end, might give me more Grave Robbers and more villages, which is good because now we're gonna start trashing whatever is left into provinces. So he has the gold and he has some money. So I wonder if he's going to Pilgrimage here. Yeah, apparently he's doing that. Grave Robber, village, and the gold. Yeah, okay. I mean, makes sense. Gets a beggar. Top exit. I mean, okay, now he can draw with the Spice Merchant, which is funny. What I'm going to do, I think I'm going to trash the Grand Market and get it back. Oops, not the thing I wanted to set aside in this case. Okay. But then I don't. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game. Then I can't even pilgrimage. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad because now he has more flexibility. He has more grave robbers. He can actually play all of them because he also has all the villages. And he has more money. Well, obviously there is no draw, right? So he can't really do much about that. And he might draw a bit more this turn, like he has those six cards right now. Well, never mind. Oh yeah, it's after Haven, right? That's because he gained coppers with beggar, but it only goes this far in terms of hand size. Another Spice Merchant though, okay. He's really into this Spice Merchant Beggar engine. That's pretty cool. So that's definitely entertaining to me to see if he can do that, if he can make it work. All right, here's my village, which is very something I really like to see. So I can take my pilgrimage. Actually, can I win here? Let me see. I should check that. It should be actually it should be quite easy. Okay, I trashed the Grand Market into village, trashed the Haven into Haven. And that leaves me with 4 villages and 3 havens. So for 4 coins I deplete 1. So after my pilgrimage only okay, let's count it again. So my grave robber plays takes care of 2 villages. Yeah, okay. Now pilgrimage takes care of village and haven, so 3 havens and 2 villages, so 10 coins. After pilgrimage I'm 2 coins short. Okay, good to know. I mean, is that true? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, that means I'm just setting the heaven aside, trashing this Grand Market into province, taking it back, buying the province, and I mean there is a good chance he's going to end it here, but at least I don't really care about the piles because he needs to get the points. He might be able to get 3 provinces here, but it's not going to be like automatic for him. And I think I want a short game because his deck is now more capable of doing things. He has 8 cards in hand, which is a lot of cards. So if he's the first player, so he needs to triple and something. Let's see if he can do that. Yep, he can. All right, that was a nice one. That really was a nice one, and I really liked the way he made this funny little engine kind of work. So, all right, I think we can have the time for another one. Okay. And so 5-2 and Century. And I'm the second player, so that's going to be an uphill battle. Okay, it's fine. I think I pretty much want something like Church Silver. I can also do something like Silver Envoy. Church Envoy. Let's go with Silver Envoy. That should be fine. So that's like a proper engine. You still need to draw a bit nicer to kick it off because the only village is Storms. But it's doable, and with Church you can set things aside, so you can set up the next turn. And that's a very nice draw, because I can both get up to my Century and I can discard a lot of crap out of my deck. Well, sadly Hovel is still in there, but it's okay. That could be a Church. So what did he do? He got a Silver. Okay. Gets a Charm. So that's not very nice, because my Century bottom decked, and I'm not going to play this Envoy now, because I wanted to play the Century. Probably just a Charm at this point. I have a couple of actions, so it should be fine. Obviously he's pretty much ahead, but he keeps getting, well, we both have 1 silver. Okay. That is pretty terrible though. Yeah, because well, you want to trash with the Century, not just put your good cards where they were anyway. And here, obviously, with the I'm going to draw a lot, but well, there is still a Necro in there, so by trashing this overgrown estate, I still have 1 out of 4 chances that this turn is going to be like pretty good. But let's see what my opponent is up to. So on this board, I probably buy goons before like 2nd Century, because all the things you want most, they kinda don't cost the whole lot, and this plus buy is going to be really useful. Well, all of that will only happen if my opponent decides to take a turn. Which might never happen. Let's ask them if they will. I usually ask like hello question mark. I mean, it's maybe not the nicest thing to say, but I can just blame everything on me not having an English language as a native, so it's fine. Did I maybe disconnect? Let's check that. Nope, I'm fine. All right. That's not cool. I'm going to resign. I mean, I don't want to wait, and I'm not sure if it was intentionally or not, but sorry, dude, not playing with you anymore. And I know I said it was the last one, but since we ended up not playing it out, gonna play another one. So yeah, sometimes people just, have connection issues, and I mean, it's not their fault some of the time. And sometimes they just draw badly and kind of disconnect on you. You can, I try to never like blame anybody, but if I happen to end the game like this, I just ban people, not because I think they're bad, just because I don't want to have this experience again. All right. So, where's the next game though? I'll go and get some water meanwhile. Still waiting for that. What time is it? It's 10 p.m. my time, so it must be something like 2 p.m. UTC. And yeah, I guess it's not like a good time to play for not for Europeans, not for Americans. Okay. So don't have a village here, right? We can draw a sinister plot. Probably just, well, it can either be Hermit, Spice Merchant, or Ambassador, Spice Merchant. Hermit could be pretty good with gaining. I think I like to start with Hermit and get the Ambassador the next shuffle. Thing is, obviously with skipping the Ambassador, things can go pretty terribly bad, pretty fast. But let's see if we can avoid it. But here I'll get in the Ambassador. And what I'm also getting, I'm getting the Golden Sombrero. So both of my opening buys collide at the end of the shuffle and miss, which is like terrible, which is like the worst outcome. So let's see if we can do something with that. Obviously it's like pretty damn bad. I wonder if it's just worth it to gain more patricians. Or is it better to get a madman? I think with Sinister Plot being around, maybe just getting the madman is not that important. Okay. So I'm not trying to hit the patricians anymore, so I can just return everything. He draws and draws with the madman as well. I kind of would need a silver this turn, I think. No matter if I draw the ambassador here, I can't really return the coppers, I think. Okay, he can just get, oh wow, gets the importance. I don't think it's correct, because I think he won the Sears, but definitely he's like miles ahead. Let me actually I don't need to draw here, right? I just want a silver this turn, because even if I draw, yeah, I'll draw next turn. That should be good. What is the chance of me not getting up to 3 if I trash now? I don't want to check. I think I just need the silver. It was a pretty serious chance of not getting up there. So now I need to draw. I'm hitting 5, right? No? Oh my god. So looks like what have I done wrong? I mean, I'm a second player, so that's why I'm slightly behind. But also I'm miscounting badly, and also maybe Ambassador was just bad. Well, also I got the freaking golden sombrero. That's like, it's like you undo 2 turns. You get them play for 2 turns, and then you join the game and play starting from turn 3. Well, it's not exactly that, but it's like kind of similar to this kind of situation. So yeah, those I mean, I can it's funny how resignable this game is by now. Yeah, also gaining the gain. I mean, Madman is such a powerful thing, and obviously it kind of helped him a lot to get it. And now he can start getting all the. Yeah, he got all the emperors with the including the points, and and my deck kind of lacks a bit in quality, let's just say. So here I'll just gain silver. I'll trash this joke of an ambassador. It ain't good, and I'm just going to get the grand market. So let's see if somehow, well, he can't. I mean, let's look at the. He still has quite some coppers, but Spice Merchant is so good at dealing with those, and his estates are gone, and he has a lot of patricians which actually draw once in a while. So, yeah. He now just needs the grand market because he doesn't have any plus buy. Well, unless he plays the spice merchant in another manner. So this can be grand market. Oh, this can be 2 grand markets. I guess I'm going for that. Should I get the copper? I don't think it's worth it. So yeah, I still have a small chance in this game, but the chance is very small because he's pretty much ahead in points. His deck is better, and the thing you kind of count on usually when you are super behind is that your opponent stalls, and here is it's pretty hard because of the sinister plot. But the good thing he failed to draw his grand market now. So yeah, it might still be kind of not super terrible for me. Let's trash the spice merchant and gain another silver. And here I'll get the grand market, seer, and the silver. We need the seers so that we can draw. Well, that can also happen. Still, well, he doesn't have any coppers. He only has like 2 coppers. Yeah. So obviously silvers are usually pretty much better when seer is around, but not when you draw them when you're starting hand. He can get double grand market seer, which is pretty good for him. Actually, I think I need to draw here. That's pretty bad, but I kinda need to. All right. I'm gonna keep adding silvers because that I feel is my way of finishing the game, to just have a very good draw when I have like a lot of money. So can I afford myself to get this grand market, those last 2 grand markets? The answer is probably no, because he's gonna have, he right now has 5 buys and he has a hermit, so he can empty the piles and he's ahead in points. So what I should probably do, I should get the grand market, like seer and the bronze, or like another seer and silver. I think I need the bronze. And I need to draw pretty good. I would really like to see him drawing now. With the plot, I mean. But no, it didn't happen. He only has 1 seer, but his patricians are pretty damn good because he doesn't have this many. Most of his deck is pretty expensive in costs, so those patricians are pretty good most of the time. Let's see what he does. So yeah, he can't quite end it here. but he can easily just just outscore me because his economy is well, right? We're actually not. Actually, my economy is better. Yeah, kinda. Is that true? Well, plot is the problem. Okay, let's see if I can draw something. Well, could have been better, but it's fine. Alright, so we draw everything, which is pretty damn good. And what do I get? I can't do the estates, right? It's I'm one gain short, and that would have been wouldn't have been enough points anyway. So I should probably just get yet another silver, and how much money do I have? Oh, let's get the silver. One, two, that's for sure. And now let's stop and think. I kind of want another seer because I feel like I'm going to be in trouble otherwise. But then again, he can just probably end it on hermits. And but if I don't do that, he can just end it on. Can he triple bronze? How much economy did he get last turn? He just gains a silver. So the thing is, and he also get the grand market, and he has 19. I think he can't really triple bronze. Okay, let's see if I'm correct. Because I think it's my best shot. I think he only has 23 now. And if so, I might be fine. And let's see if he triggers here. I would like to see him trigger because I feel like the only way I win this game is that he triggers now. He can't quite end it, and somehow leaves me a pile out for the next turn or something. I mean, I just win on triple bronze, right? So he had 19. He had 19 last turn. He still has the copper though, and he decides not to trigger, so he might not even draw here. All right. Still has two patricians to play. Oh, never mind. He's drawing all right, and he can play. Okay, he can play the Spice Merchant, and that's going to be enough money. I think he still has a copper. Yeah. That should be 25 for him. Yeah. Okay. Well, for this terrible start, I think we got reasonably close. All right. Yeah, GG. Okay, so thanks for watching and see you in the next one.